Earlier this year, the city of Detroit, Michigan hosted the men's college basketball Final Four. One of the best Major League ballparks in the game right now, Comerica Park, and we are just south of downtown Detroit for the World Series of Bowling. Time now for our first WSOB Quick Tip with Randy.
Hey folks, let's talk about posture and body position at the start of the swing. Now remember, this is a sport, and in every sport you want to have a good foundation. What I like to see is I like to see a little flex in the knees, I like to see a little tip at the waist, and this is going to put you in a perfect position to throw a lot of strikes.
I love that devilish little grin there at the end.
That was kind of the grin that the cat that just ate the canary.
That's right. Here's the action you missed while we were away. Kelly Kulik a strike in the fourth. Was able to pick that spare up in the fifth. Shannon Pluhowski dropped all 10 in the fifth. Left the 3-pin in the sixth, but was able to clean that up for a spare. And here's Kelly now, bottom of the sixth. Working off that spare.
Come on, Cal, trust your feet. Trust your feet.
Rob, I never trusted my feet during my years on tour. Anything that smells that bad, you can't be trusted.
It's good advice, Randy. Drops them all, her third strike of this match. You know, Kelly wasn't exempt on the women's tour last year, so what'd you do with your time off, Kelly?
I just went back. I went back to my routine. I went to enjoy life a little bit more, take a little less pressure off myself. And I spoke with a very dear friend back home, and one of his words of advice was, it goes, "You're trying too hard. You don't look like you love what you do anymore." And he was absolutely right. I was putting so much energy and intensity trying to make a show in order to support myself and have income that I lost some of the love for the sport of bowling.
We begin the seventh.
Push, carry, yeah!
Back-to-back jacks for the first time of this title match for either competitor. Time now for our Lumber Liquidators. Know the wood, Randall.
All right, Rob. Well, we've got 41 feet, the lighter shade of blue, less oil. The darker the blue, the more heavy the concentration of oil gets. As you notice, it kind of funnels itself to the center part of the lane. Now, don't let this misguide you. This looks like a very easy oil pattern. Dry to the outside, oil to the middle. Not so fast, my friend.
I hear you, Coach Corso. Pluhowski leaves the 10-pin in the seventh.
She's been really good in hitting the pocket. She's only missed pocket once, and that was in the sixth frame. Has no carry to show for it.
Takes care of the 10-pin for the spare for Shannon. Last season was a difficult one for her.
Last year on tour, I didn't bowl very good physically, and I don't think I played them right, didn't throw the right balls at the right time. And this year, I physically bowled good and made good decisions, so it's obviously reflected in scores and shows and stuff like that.
And here's Shannon opening up the eighth, down 24. 6-10.
A lot of times, Rob, when you're trying to make micro adjustments to get all 10 to go down, you lose pocket. That's exactly what happened. Remember the last time on this lane, she went light, a little adjustment goes high. Shannon right now is thinking, well, even when I do hit the pocket, I don't strike. I got to do something quick before Kelly Kulik runs away with this.
Kulik in command, and you notice the back of her jersey, a caricature of her done by the illustrator of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man comic book. Kelly actually pulled a pro-am with the writer's daughter of that comic book, struck up a friendship, and even put her in one of the comic books.
Roll.
A little Spider-Man action there to drop all 10 in the eighth.
Got a little web of death with a three-bagger right there.
Oh, Randy, you didn't.
I did. Beautiful shot here, 10 back. Kelly Kulik is eyeing a title, the cash, and a berth into the Tournament of Champions. Can take a 46-pin lead with a strike right here.
Looking for 4 in a row.
Push ball, push.
And instead of a 4-bagger, she leaves the 4-pin. Coming up a little bit later today, the trick shot challenge. And the guys got creative this year, Randy. Some headgear?
Yeah, how about the hat?
Parker Bone III, chairs. We got some lofting going on. I think Barnes brought his kids onto the show. Storm and Norman.
TV in the house. Again.
Really?
Brian Voss is in the house. Takes care of the spare, so Kelly has had a clean match here in the Women's World Championship final. The winner becomes the first qualifier for the Women's Series Showdown presented by Bowl.com, coming up a little bit later this season down in Texas. Pluhowski in the 9th gets them all to go. And she needs to start stringing them together. Stats.
Yeah, the best she can do right now is 204. Kelly Kulick's in the 2 teens. Great camera angle of just some serious balance. But again, you know, this is going to come down to the pin carry. Shannon's had really bad pin carry. 7 pins. Pocket 8-10. 10 pin.
Another strike. That's her 4th of the title match.
I've got a sneaky feeling this is the last time we're going to see either of these 2 women. They're that good, Rob.
Yeah. Pluhowski here, continuing to roll in the 10th. Oh, yeah! Little 3-bagger there to tighten things up a little bit. Put some pressure on that young lady, Kelly Kulick. And her last effort. It's all about finishing strong. So a 204 for Pluhowski.
Well, she makes Kelly show up. Now, anything other than a Big Four or Greek church, Kelly Kulick's going to win. She needs good count on this first ball. 8 pins or better, she's a winner.
Again, her first career TV finals in the PBA Women's Series. 8 pins will get her the win.
Trust your feet. One time.
Yeah! Yes! Yes! It's about time! Yes!
Rob, you can't throw it any better than this. This shot right here is cured.
Yes!
Bang!
When we return to Detroit, we'll hear from our winner, Kelly Kulick. Plus, the seniors will take to the wood, and the trick shots still to come.